Okay, hello everyone. This is the second video of the day. In this video, we're going to look at the statistical studies, the different types. All right. Okay, we do statistical studies. We have some question we're trying to answer, so we want to research and use math to help us find the answer. Okay, so we do a study. There's three types of statistical studies that we're going to be learning about. All right, one's a sample survey, one's an experiment, and one's an observational study. Now, a sample survey, it asks a set of people a set of questions. All right, this is a very common way to do a study. All right, so every member of some sample, they ask the same set of questions. They record the answer. As an example, a newspaper might take a poll. They randomly select residents in a town to see who they're going to vote for mayor. Something like that. An experiment's a little different. In an experiment, you have one group that's like the control group, and another group that gets a treatment. And then you measure the results of the treatment versus the group that did not get the treatment. Okay? As an example, a doctor might conduct some clinical trial on a new type of medication. He takes his patients and cuts them in half. Half get the medication and half don't. Something like that, okay? That's an experiment. In an observational study, you just watch. You're just observing, like monitoring people's behavior. What happens? You want to make sure that you don't influence their behavior. You kind of watch from afar. Or you watch through like one of those two-way mirrors or something like that, okay? Like a grocery store. It might just count and keep track of how many people bring a reusable bag to their store at the checkout counter. Okay, something like that. You just watch. Let's see. All right, guys, just as an example, if you have a question you want to answer, like how many hours per day do lions sleep? Well, I don't want to go in the lion's den. I want to watch from afar. All right, and just take a look and see what happens. That's known as an observational study. Okay? If I want to find out how many students in a school would like the cafeteria to serve breakfast, and you all should take advantage of the free breakfast here at Simley, by the way. Go get yourself some breakfast. Why don't you just ask a question? Ask the students. All right? That's a sample survey. Just ask them. All right? But you might have a group of plants, let's say, not growing well. This is the bottom example here. You want to do something to change the growth rate of those plants. So you would apply some sort of treatment to some of the plants and see if it makes a difference. Maybe give them a new fertilizer or something. Okay, that's an experiment, of course. A couple more examples I just want to talk about. 3 different gyms. Let's say you have one gym and they ask customers if they would prefer the gym to open earlier in the morning. They ask a question. And again, that's a sample survey right here. All right, they ask them a question. That's a sample survey. Here you have a gym, though. They want to try out a new weightlifting method. They want to see if it works, if it helps their customers build muscle faster. All right, they're applying a treatment and seeing if it makes a difference. That's an experiment, okay? Let's say you have a gym, though. They just want to see how many people come early. They just count the number of customers that come in before 8 o'clock in the morning. They're just observing and counting. All right? That's an observational study. All right. Again, what I need you all to do is to recognize the type of study from a description. Okay. Now, what do we do next? Guys, if you haven't done the vocabulary assignment, no, vocabulary number 5, go ahead and do it. All right. Complete the exit ticket number 5 then. It's all in the bottom green folder. This is today's folder, what it looks like. All right, this bottom green folder, you're in it right now watching this video, okay? So it's in the same folder as this video. All right, y'all, again, if you have any questions, it's okay to email me. And we can meet in Zoom if you want. You know, if you really have a question, you want to talk things over with me, it's okay. All right, thanks.